What's going on? It's Miss Cool taking a little nap. Older people take naps, you know. You know you don't even have to be older in China to take a nap. You know what they do there? Even while they're working, they got beds they pull out and stuff. They got these chairs and things, and they rest. Because you know why? They're going to produce better. Their production, their mind, their thoughts. Resting is good. Just not too much slumber, okay? But making a few videos here today talking about the world, America, the free. Is it free? Isn't it sad? I think it's really sad about the immigrants, the border and things. I mean, there isn't anything better than to be in America and go to a restaurant that's serving food that, like, you might not ever make it to Jerusalem, or you might not ever make it to Japan. But you got folks here sharing what they know with you, love. Of course, we can find the negative, can't we? You can find the negative in everything in life. Have you ever met people that are just constantly negative? They're a drain. Let me tell you what. I mean, you can talk about the negative if you want, but how about talking about the good? The good's a good idea. Talk about the good. And rest your mind. Take some deep breaths. They want you to realize that you can be in the moment. You don't have to be anywhere but now. And when you're now, it's good. You know why it's good? Because it's impossible for you to be everywhere. You have to be somewhere. Where's the somewhere? Right now. See, people want others to understand them. Do you know what I mean? People want others to understand them, but they don't want to tell you how to do it. They just want to spiff off at the mouth. They just want to say, do it this way, forgive. Do this, do that. Tell somebody the nice, kind, gentle way, the path that will probably suit all. To smile when you don't feel like smiling. To acknowledge your own lows in life. Nobody's saying, I mean, you hear these people continually, you can't share anything. Oh my goodness, you can't tell somebody something. You got to hide everything. You got to do this now. What do you think teachers do? What's a real teacher? A real teacher will say, you know what? I'm going to teach this class. I want somebody to listen, and I want you to learn something. Because if you can learn something, then guess what? You're going to be a better person. Do we need better people in the world? Absolutely. Do we need people that can change? Heavens, yes. Because after you learn, you change. After you change, you're a new person. Same body, same soul, same spirit. But we're not going to get into that today, because that's a deep one right there. Because everybody's going to be saying, everybody's got a different God. Everybody's going to say, well, there she goes talking about Jesus. You know? You don't think I've got issues with my own family members in Christ? I'm my own person. I choose what I need. I choose what I want. Have I tried to force things on others in my life? Absolutely. Did I find out that it was wrong? I'm here to tell you it is. All we can do is be an example. Sometimes other people want to trigger you any doggone way. You know why people want to trigger you? They're too afraid to say, do you mind if I ask you something? Yeah. I've got it down, these gaslighters and people that try to trigger you. Next time I think I want to, and I want to ask you if you've ever done it, leave it on my message. Ask yourself when people gaslight you or triggered you, do you ever just want to look at them and say, would you like to talk about that? Would you like to talk about me having a baby real young? I can talk to you about it. I was a young mama, and people think because you're young and have a baby young, you had sex with the whole football team. What if you had sex with one person, one time, and had a baby, and ended up being a beautiful, wonderful mother? See, people don't want to see the story behind the story. They just want to judge you. That's why the Bible talks about having this big stick plank in your eye. They said you have to remove the plank in your own eye before you can judge someone else. People are just curious. Curiosity, it can be annoying. You know why? Because you're not trying to learn something on your own. You need some help, of course. But the curiosity, that's why they say curiosity killed the cat. It don't always kill the cat. Curiosity can be, a life extension of better choices and decisions. But if you aren't a college graduate like Miss Cool, or if you only went to 9th grade like Miss Cool, let me tell you what, I do a lot of things that people take classes for. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying everybody's got a gift. And if you don't have gifts, you really do, you just haven't found them. You hear about all these people at an old age, like Kentucky Fried Chicken, he started his business, and look at it. You hear about artists and painters that were old. What's that black lady's name? Anyway, there's a lot of things in life. It's just when you're ready and you wanting to do it, and you want to do this inventory and investigation on your own self, why don't you get busy and try it? I could probably be doing a lot more. I know that. And a lot of people need money to do those things. My son's an entrepreneur. Now he's got a place going for the homeless. Up in Salt Lake. Yeah, he does. I can't believe him. I got to get up there and see this new business. He's got 4 of them. So I think to myself, I must have said something to him when he was little, because I do get to take part in that. I do get to take part in my daughter Jamie owning a home at a very young age. She did it on her own. Of course, I did tell her not to have any children early. And to buy a home and to go to a lot of concerts and have a lot of fun. I told my son Christopher he's owned businesses. He's working with his brother now at the pawn shop. They're doing a real good job. They're a team. My son Chris is a good worker. He's got that whole place looking pretty spiffy. Back to my son Coco the baby. My goodness gracious. He's got this place where homeless people go in and they sleep. It's called iPods. They go in there and they sleep. There's hot showers. They can plug in their phones and this and that. It's very interesting. And he's making money. I think he worked for somebody years and years ago. He was a framer. But once he started selling and moving and businesses and this and that, yeah, he's something else. But we got to respect other people. We got to look at ourselves. We got to look at our extension, our children, our friends. And have a good day. It's Miss Cool coming on here again, talking about the world and different things going on. How people will try to tell you, oh, don't share anything. You have to be private. You can't share things that have happened to you. Yes, I can. I have free agency. I can get on here and I can talk about what I want. It's up to you if you want to laugh at me. It's up to you if you want to judge me. It's up to you what you do. For me, I like sharing things. I like hearing from people. And it's all right to be Miss Cool today and have people that like some of my videos internationally. I've got some people that don't like my videos. I've got a lot of friends that have judged me and they're like, whoa, wait a minute now. I don't agree with you on that one. And that's all good too. So always know that there's a lot of people that are suffering. Sometimes when people are mean and angry, they're suffering. They're dealing with stuff, okay? What's important now is to make good memories, good choices, and sing a song. I'm here to encourage somebody out there. Did I encourage you? Because if I encourage you, wouldn't I be encouraging myself? I got a reservoir too. It's right here. It's a chamber right inside here. They say the heart has eyes. Yours does. Can you see? Feel? When you're sound asleep and your eyes are closed? Do you see things? Go to bed prayerful. We all have bad dreams. I hear it's because if you ate too much. But just life, I think we can help each other out more if we're a little bit more transparent. Of course, you want to be a mystery to some things. So that way there's a door that could open and someone could say, hey, you just gaslit me. You just put me down. You actually judged me. You want to talk about something? But I got the choice to say, I'll pass. Watch a video. Maybe I'll go live this month and you guys can talk to me. It's Miss Cool saying,